Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility.
A gargantuan Xenos digger.
Take heed, Meridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
The Trigon stalks us, waiting for an opportune moment to strike.
Brace for the beast, and keep pressing forward.
They haste with singular purpose. Where there is one, there is an infestation. Another alien falls to the Imperial machine. This Xenos sought consumed, now consumes its targets. Launching fragment! Reloading ammunition. Jump pack refueled. Synchronize movement and press forward.
Tarry not, and scatter not.
The Trigon alters its approach vector.
As an angel of death. Xenos hunger crusation, but the Imperial dominant. Purge the Zoanthrope with a hail of combat.
Watch for the beast!
Position and fend off the beast. Synchronize movement and press forward.
Reposition and refocus.
Trigon displays aggressive behavior.
The Xenos infestation is steady for now.
My blade hungers for revenge. While I stand, none of my brothers will fall. That is heretical behavior. Hold on, illegitimate. My gratitude is boundless. Your scars shall honor your enemies.
Fireball! It must be destroyed! So-and-so! Shield your mind!
Tyranny.
Xenos artillery lives no more.
Medical cache, on me. The armory provides. Be as an angel of death. I am airborne ready.
Synchronize movement and press forward.
Tarry not and scatter not.
Avenging angels. That pitiful Xenos was but no horror.
This sector is cleansed of Tyranid presence. I am airborne ready. The Imperium has spoken. Halt those mines!
A lift station lies just ahead, Viridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
Our gratitude, Maiden Sky, for the expedited route.
Transport lift status. Comrades. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases.
Strategic warpaths never run smooth, but rarely is it this little.
Lift has arrived.
Go! Regroup on the lift!
Jump pack refueled.
Ignoel welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bio Research Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Damaged servo skull logged into mission report.
Viridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
Block out any distractions. Our orders stand.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Nitrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak to him again.
Let Magos Gallio do the wayward servo skull.
You are pawns of a redundant system gridlocked by bureaucracy and blinded by flesh faith.
I am the righteous!
Critical observation. Servo skull is compromised.
The servo skull is of little concern to the objective. No Trigon shall compromise the objective.
Formulating Trigon kill chain tactics. I was worried you had fallen victim to Mitrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Mitrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece, but give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake, and your own. The Viridian will remain uncompromised, Magos.
Melter storage X-01102. Requisition authorization confirmed.
Melter charge deployment approved.
Avenging Angel, your disposal.
Take flight!
Annihilate Tyranid rally point.
Sterilize these burrows of Xenos.
Enemy ignorance inert.
Supercharged source. We can proceed.
Another Tyranid menace thwarted.
Forward! We dare not be late to apprehend this neutral.
Please find the weakest among them.
I am the righteous storm descending.
This is Magos Gallia. I hereby order you to turn your weapons on each
We
other.
must move as one. New partner.
Inside the facility, you'll find Demetria cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to thews of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, that I must drag you back into the light.
There's nothing of the shadow in Myriad secrets. But I do.
I unearthed relics. For the Emperor! It is renewal for the Emperor! I am proud of our battle. We are committed to this cause.
Three meat lackeys seems like overkill, Galio. You think too highly of me. These poor, inert variables shall perish here, devoured by the Tyranids. And you do not care.
Mitrian shut down power to the uplink terminals. You must resupply the generator with a backup power cell. She hopes the Tyranids will annihilate you, but she underestimates the second company.
Search the area for a power cell.
I beseech you, Galio. Bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good Grox. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the mind probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
Locate a power cell, and we shall seize it as ourselves. Path revealed. Tyranid capture sighted.
on a power cell.
Located power cell.
Bring power to the generators. Generators with power cells.
Located power cell.
Take the power cells to the generators. Cells to the generators.
Fresh magazine. Xenos Paris. Then there's others. This power cell should work.
Bring power to the generators.
Xenos infestation is stemmed.
We've removed Nostra. The Xenos are but a fog of insolent This planet works. Another alien falls to the Imperium's keen blade. Power dwells within this device.
We must charge the generators at once.
The world this Xenos sought to power cell on my locus.
We must charge the generators at once.
Light and darkness. How easily flesh parts deceive their perception.
Disruptor attempts to connect with our facility's network. Atrium will seize any opportunity to damage crucial data, which would deem this mission a failure. Do not let her connect to the consoles.
Meridian is your safeguard.
I am copies of copies, backups of backups, and I degrade not. You have already fallen.
Secure that console uplink.
I will hold the console.
Darken this console, brothers.
Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
Belzebub anointed. Salve for all wounds.
These tender drops of Astartes' flesh have accomplished nothing, Gaia. My imagination is already achieving my designs. Your thoughts best. Science, Metrian. Meridian, confirm position of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
Magos biologist is in Meridian's possession.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation. Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Meridian.
Foul revenge instead.
Sector is cleansed of Meridian vessels. That pitiful Xenos was but of horrid blood. the next encounter. No storms shall delay us any longer. Evacuation point ahead. I am the righteous storm. Xenos hunger is insatiable, but the Imperium is indomitable. The Imperium's hammer rises to strike. Avenging angel. Be as an angel of death. Stop me! The Xenos infestation is dead. I'm airborne ready. Push through the pain! We eliminated the shrouded menace. Jump pack refueled. Prepare yourselves. eyes on the Xeno swarm spots! Purify the area of the chittering hordes! Eradicate the Xenos crawlways with the melter charges! Scars in the making. Rearming. The thermal power of the Imperium will halt this infestation. The offensive. Swapping magazine. Casualty confirmed. All brothers down.